Welcome back to ADHD Whiskey. My name is Matt. Tonight, I am doing a little head-to-head. A little fight. We put the letters on the glasses' asses. That way we can't see what letters they are when we're drinking them, but the letters are there for when we want to know what's in the glasses. Tonight, George T. Stagg, 2019, from the Buffalo Trace Antique Collection, is going up against a bird. A real hoot, this bird. It is up in the trees staring at you with its giganto bird-like eyes. This bird, Kentucky friggin' owl, batch 9. George T. Stagg is going in A because antlers. America. Now, for the noses. Yummy. Yummy. This nose is popping out of the glass more than this nose. This nose knows no bounds, where this nose knows some bounds. Oaky grape cherry ocean spray. An ocean spray. An ocean spray fruit pouch. You pop the straw into the ocean spray, and it sprays grapey cherry liquid out of its oak pouch. A little candy bar action. A little milk chocolate, like a milk dud. A milk dud. Oh, this one's coming alive. This one's a spicier gal. Spicier, more floral. It's starting. This one's starting to liven up. This one's livening up, like your friend that didn't want to go to the bar with you, and you called her, and you're like, Stephanie, let's go to the bar. And she's like, I'm sleeping. And you're like, I don't care. Get out of bed. Do your hair real quick. Let's go to the bar. And she's like, I don't feel like it. And then you drive there. You pull her ass out of bed by her hair, straight into your Mitsubishi Galant, and you floor it straight to the bar. You get there with your DD, of course, obviously. You get to the bar. She's still sleeping, but you drag her upstairs to the dance floor, and everyone's like, is Stephanie okay? And you're like, dude, Stephanie's just fine. This is her new dance move. Stephanie's new dance move is called the Z, and she just sleeps. She just sleeps for a while. But you open her mouth and just pour a little bit of Red Bull and vodka in her, and then she starts to come alive. And she starts bobbing her head, and before you know it, she's doing the Macarena to Mambo number 5. And you're like, what is even happening? And everyone's like, Stephanie's coming alive. She's coming alive right now on the dance floor, right in front of our faces. Didn't think it was going to happen because she was pretty much sound asleep. But that is what's happening to this nose. Waking up like sleepy Stephanie. Yeah, a little spice action. Little garden gnome. Little strawberry patch. Oh, no, like a tomato patch. It's like sneaky sweet. You're like, is that a vegetable? And tomato's like, no, I'm a fruit. And you're like, what? I guess you are. But were you planted next to peppers, Mr. Tomato? Maybe. Maybe he was. Maybe he's a cherry tomato. Huh. I do believe this nose is a little sweeter than this nose, but they are both good smelling noses. I'm not gonna knock either nose. They're just different. Now, for the moment we've all been waiting for, let's watch Matt drink whiskey. That's good. This is like a fruit punch, what do you call it? A Hawaiian punch. A very light Hawaiian punch. Seemingly not an overly flavorful Hawaiian punch, That's weird. I've never gotten a Hawaiian punch on a bourbon before until now. Wow, my friggin' palate is just kicking butt, for sure. It was very light on the palate, not aggressive at all. Not something I would expect from either one of these, so maybe it is my palate playing tricks on me. Maybe it's because I had a sip of water a few minutes ago. I don't know. Let's go in for a second sip. That is, it's good. It's fruit punch and oak. Cherries. I can't get past the fruit punch, the Hawaiian punch. It's like a Hawaiian punch drank out of a charred bourbon barrel, pretty much. They should make that. Friggin' genius. Sign me up for genius teaching school where I teach about stuff that's super, super smart. Wow. Good night. Okay. This isn't a contest. This isn't a competition. This competition's over. First taste. This is very good, but it's nowhere near this. Whatever this is way more complex. Way more mouth coating. Just overwhelming flavors of just zings and zangs and ups and downs and roller coasters and zoos and thous and whoas. That's what this is. I've already determined my winner. It's this one. But I should probably taste it one more time just to be sure. Like a slightly overcooked pie crust. Dark berries and cinnamon. Lots of cinnamon. This is really complex and it's a thinker. I really like this. This is good too, but it's nowhere near as complex. It's not quite as mouth coating. It doesn't have the finish that this one has. This one makes you really think about what you're drinking, and it's very, very powerfully packed with pontificating pleasure points in its pulsating package. Precisely what I meant to say, for sure. B, the owl. Okay. I thought this was gonna be much, much closer than it was. I'm not gonna sit here looking this good in a $4 Walmart t-shirt and tell you that any bourbon is worth $300, because I've never paid that much for a bourbon. I've never paid $200 for a bourbon. The manufactured suggested retail price is $300 on this, because if it was $99, they would all be gone and then people on the internet would sell them for $4.50. So they're still on the shelves so that people have the opportunity to buy them for a value which is comparable or even better than this. Wow, I feel like I'm not making sense. Jeez Louise. I wish I made more sense. That's why I did this comparison. I wanted to know what a $100 bourbon that sells for $4.50 on the Fight Club market tastes like compared to a $300 bourbon that retails for that price. If you ever run into this for $100, buy it. If you ever get this for, like, this is definite buy. On the shelf retail price, or a little bit more, buy. But like not. This video sucks. Wow. Sometimes in my head I've got great ideas and they make perfect sense. And then I try to verbalize them and it comes out sounding like Mike Tyson doing the she sells seashells by the seashore thing. And nobody knows what the hell I'm talking about. That's what's happening here. I'm sorry. But that was my point. but you didn't even get it, so it sucks. My name is Matt, and this is ADHD Whiskey. Like I always say, keep your head in the clouds, but your mind on maybe formulating better ideas and making more sense before trying to verbalize those ideas while making no sense, because sometimes that happens, like right now.